wa guru 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀਓ Today we're going to do our Katha in English. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ Ji's ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ and Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji is doing our Marg Darshan, guiding our way in our life, giving us light, helping us, guide us. Vaheguru, Vaheguru, Vaheguru. Guru Pyareo Ji. Vaheguru Ji is always around us. Never forget. Vaheguru Ji is always available. Vaheguru Ji is always there to help. Vaheguru Ji has given us Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji to help recognize this fact. Vaheguru Ji has given us so many tools and gurmukhs and so much Gurbani in different ways of explaining, different examples, different dialects in a unified Gurmukhi script. But Gurbani Guru has given us so much. Vaheguru Ji, there's many questions in the Sangat about what are the upcoming programs, specifically the program here in Canada, and I wanted to explain a little bit about it from my perspective. The program is a Kamai camp. Kamai means work or meant or effort, hard work. And whenever you go into Sangat, it's Laha Ilaha. There's a lot of Sangat coming from all over the world. It's here in British Columbia, and it's in April. You can find that information on the group. We'll post it in the video below if it's on YouTube, or you can call any one of the Gurmukhs. An open welcome to anyone from any Sanstha, any Sangat, all are welcome. And it's a Kamai camp, and part of the Kamai camp is which meant the first few days is some efforts with Sangat, and then there's going to be a Amrit Sanchar with Guru Skirpa. And then after the Amrit Sanchar, there will be some Dhyan Klasa. So how to focus our meditation. Dhyan, in Gurbani it says, Gurbani Tat Vikhani Gyan Dhyan Vichaar. So you need some Gyan, which is knowledge. And then you need Dhyan, which is a focus. Focus is so important that Guru Nanak Dev Ji, he explained that Nanak kar hi baithya so mile, je niyat aas kare. So Vaheguru Ji, basically, if you can meet Vaheguru Ji, but it's about where you put your dhyan. So Guru Nanak Dev Ji says you just have to kind of change your focus. Guru Gobind Singh Ji even says, Sada rahe kanchan si kaya, kalan kabhu vyapya, atam upades, base sanjanko. Right? So Vaheguru Ji gives us many, the group we had to give us explanations that we kind of have to focus our, shift our focus. And we have to do it with Gurmat, with Guru's Kirpa. You need some knowledge, right? Tat Gurbani, Tat Vikhani, Gyan Dhyan Vichaar. Tat is the essence. Okay, the essence. The essence is not everyone, any background, anyone that was interested. Now, the actual um, dates is April 12th to April 18th, 2022. But if you want to stay longer, up to the 30th, we can arrange for that. The place is Khalsa Camp in Mission, BC. And Khalsa Camp is such that there is room and board available to any Gurmukhs that want to join. So essentially, you just need to find your flight here, come, and all Gurmukhs are welcome. We'll pick you up from the airport. You come here, you don't have to worry about your food, clothing. Just bring your clothes, bring, whatever. There's going to be warm water, showers, and there's going to be individual bunk bed type rooms. And you'll have to share a little bit. Women in a separate area, men in a separate area, and Waheguru Ji Kirpa de Naal will have the camp. And I wanted to lastly explain that I've been to these type of Amrits and Chars before. With Waheguru Ji's Kirpa, I had the chance to go to India in December 2019, pre-COVID, and we went with a few Singhs from here in Canada. We went to Guru Sahib, and before we went, we had been, doing lots of Sangat, doing lots of Amrit Vela, doing all kinds of stuff here in Surrey, BC. There's a lot of Bakshish here in Surrey, BC. A lot of Sangat, always lots of Pyar. Very lucky. And then, we were listening to a lot of different tapes. And, me personally, I had lots of Pyar with certain Gurmukhs who described things, kind of just opened my eyes. So as I was listening, I came across Bhai Dharamjit Singh Ji. And he gave me some certain guidance over the telephone. And he said, yeah, just come by. And, but he said, if these are our requirements for Amrit and Char. And I described kind of what I had been experiencing. And he said, I think you're good to go. Just come. And I did an ardas. I didn't have any vacation time for work. And, but I still was able to get things arranged with Waheguru Ji's Kirpa. And so we went. And first of all, the Sangat was so loving, so simple, so loving. They gave us room, our whole, basically a place to sleep, a warm place to sleep, and all kinds of all kinds of support. And when we went there, Bhai Sahib gave us lots of time and covered all the basics. And, sat us down, gave us some information, also chatted with us, just kind of introduction, and gave us a lot of time. And we had a few days of Manth, where we spent lots of energy doing Yod the Simran. So with a lot of, enthusiasm, with a lot of force, loud. So not this typical guru, very loud and forceful, so that we were trying to kind of get our mind attuned and really, really kind of drive a wedge between us and the Panch Dut. And just trying to get our eyes kind of back into back on target, kind of. And you need to do a lot of effort at that point. And then Bhai Sahib will cover a lot of points, such as how to go to sleep, when to allow sleep to come, etc. And he'll kind of give you guidance. And then he'll give you some lots of tools and juktis meaning techniques, on how to keep in Gurmat all the time. How to kind of keep your eyes in a way that you can kind of always try to see Waheguru Ji, or whoever has Kirpa, they can see Waheguru Ji. And they will give you descriptions, a lot of, me personally, like things that had happened in the past or were happening. The Gurmukhs will explain And it's not just by sub, it's lots of Gurmukhs. They share their practical experience. It's not kind of like a single person driven program. And they kind of guide you. And you are kind of amazed at what is actually happening, because when you go into Sangat, you're always having kirpa. Sometimes people don't realize what the kirpa is. So we did a few days of Ment, and then there was beyond the Sama, there was some air time for where they explained what exactly how to get into Dhyan, kind of the basics. And then it was the Amrit Sanchar the next day. We did a Nagar Kirtan from the Gurdwara. And I should probably mention this Gurdwara is the Shema Pacha Gurdwara, the sixth Guru's Gurdwara. The village, some background. Guru Sukh is a village where the sixth Guru actually traveled to. And long story short, he said in this village there's going to be Hide being born in this village. And in my opinion, Bhai Dharamji Singh is one of those Hide, Gaum de Hide, World de Hide, where he's creating so much love and piyar for Ek Akal Purakh. And that's a very, very big, big thing, especially in Kaljug. They're taking Gurbani Guru's message and broadcasting it to the whole world with piyar in Gurmat. It's no small thing. And it should be acknowledged that there's so much Sangat, and they've had now, I think, about 5 or 6 or maybe 7 Amrit Sanchars, and it's no small thing. And so we went in December 2019. The Amrit Sanchar was an amazing test for us. The Gurmukhs, they stay in Dhyan for the few days before. When we first went, we actually met them. We didn't really know which Singhs were going to be in the bunch. And then they went to a separate house, and they're all working people there, but then they took some time off, and then for the Amrit Sanchar, and then they spent time at a single place, didn't do anything other than focus in Dhyan. And then when they left the house, they went straight to the Amrit Sanchar, didn't do anything else, and they were completely in Dhyan. And very many interesting practical things happened, spiritual things happened during this time. And it's for each Gurmukh to experience. Each Abhyasi Roop who wants to experience Vaidraji, who wants to experience Sangat, Guru Roop, in the way we hear it about in Ityas. Jaisa Satguru Sunida Taso Himedit, Vichare Mele Prabhu, Hardar Ke Kabasit. These things are not just written, they're not metaphors. Just as the Satguru has been described to us through our Ityas, our history, through our Guru Granth Sahib Ji, that's exactly how the Satguru is. Why? Why? Guru. 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 Vichare Mele Prabhu Hardar Ke Kabasit. The people that have been separated from my Guru. Why? 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 Guru. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. That Satguru joins us back with Vaheguru Ji. Vichare means those that were connected, that have been separated. That Satguru helps us get back. And that's what the Amrit Sanchar ceremony is all about. Right? So the gurus, the Panch Pyare are Guru Roop, and then you have Satguru Sahib near in the same vicinity. It's called Hajri, and that Satguru is there, and then they test each Gurmukh. They ask certain questions, and you're practical, and then you are deemed ready for Amrit or do some more mint. They give you lots of chances to get to that point. Remember, you have 3 or 4 days to do a lot of hard work. And in Sangat, they're guaranteed is Kirpa. You have to kind of do your research up ahead of time. But again, even if you have nothing in your hands, you go to Sangat, you'll always have something. And Waiguruji is there. He's always available. You have to have faith and pyar. Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Why, Guru? So you have faith and pyar, and then you go into that ceremony and you have the biggest test of your life. And then you get Amrit, and then you have so much power, Shakti, with that spiritual connection with Waiguruji, with Satguru Sahib, with Sangat, Guru Roop, Panch Pyare Guru Roop, and Sangat Guru Roop. Why, Guru? Why, Guru? Why, Guru? So, with Waiguruji's Kirpa, we're trying to recreate that here in Canada for the first time. Waiguruji, we've been so blessed. After December 2019, Das and other Gurmukhs, we really kind of missed, Sangat in India because, and Guru Sakh because they're so pyari, they're so loving, and they're give you so much direction. So what we did was, especially in the beginning stages of COVID, we started to do online virtual Sangat. We started with just WhatsApp for things, and then it grew, and then some things between here and India, then some things between here and Australia, then UK, USA, then we started going worldwide with Skype. Then we started broadcasting to YouTube, then we broadcasted via Telegram to YouTube, and there's Skirpa Kirpa. And so now with Guru's blessings, there's been a few more Amrit Sanchars in Guru Sarkonke, and now there's going to be an Amrit Sanchar in Mission, BC in Canada. Lastly, I would just say that there are some arrangements that we're trying to do for Sangats to come from California by bus together, and Sangats to come from Ontario by bus together. Waiguruji, please call us. Any questions? Everyone is welcome. With Guruji's Kirpa, we'll do Laha together in April. So many excited Gurmukhs are coming. We're so excited. Waiguruji's Kirpa de Naal. Everything will be good. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Sangat Jio, I must have made many mistakes. Please forgive me. Gurbani Guru ਵਿੱਚੋਂ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕੀਤੀ ਗਈ ਹੈ. ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕਰਦਿਆਂ ਨੇਕ ਭੁੱਲਾਂ ਚੁੱਕੋਂ ਮਾਫ ਕਰਨੀ ਜੀ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ.